This is RC Projects again. Just going to do a real quick review of my Spectrum DX3C. This review is going to be for anybody who is debating on whether to buy the remote or not. And just deciding whether you want this, the 2S, the 3S, 3R, 3R Pro, or the 3. The Spectrum really remade this remote for people who wanted to take a step up from the 3E and go to computerized radio, but didn't really want to have to put down $300 for a 3S or a 3R. Basically, they made this for people who are on a budget but still want a nice computerized radio. So, start off with the review. Power button's at the bottom. Turn it on. It's got a ton of different settings for it. You're going to turn it on, and that's going to come up. It says up at the top, Model 1, and you can put your name in where normally it would say Model 1. It tells you how long you've run that vehicle. You can start the timer, and you can stop it. That's the name of the model. I have it under /bash, and it's for my /4x4 that's over here. At the bottom, it tells you how many volts it is, your throttle trim, and your steering trim. If you just single tap the scroller button, it goes into your list of different things. You can choose different models. So my first one would be for slash on-road, for my micro, and all these are for different slashes, or for my slash, just for different conditions. There's a servo reversing. It's on certain trucks. You'd have to reverse the servos to get them to run right. Your travel, I have my steering set to 100. I just didn't really need to tune it down. Your expo, which is basically servo speed. You can bind. There's sub trim, both for steering and for throttle, and your auxiliary if you run a winch, if you're a scale crawler guy. There's a timer. You can rename your model. That's the timer. I had it counting up. You can switch. This is the big difference between this and lower quality remotes, is you can change what each switch was. So like for switch D, maybe I don't want it for the Ross, and maybe I want it for the brake. I don't run Ross, I didn't mess with it yet. And for E, which is down here, you want it for maybe you don't want that to do anything. So that's just going to be not going to do anything. So that was pretty cool that it had that. I bought this, I just wanted a budget remote, but didn't really want to have to, I didn't want the 3. There's nothing wrong with the 3, but the 3 isn't computerized. This has a 10 model memory, I believe. It's a great remote. It's fairly balanced. It's a slightly top heavy, which it's kind of obvious why. I mean, the screen's up there and everything. It's my first computerized radio. The only other remote that I've had, or that I've had Traxxas top qualifier remotes. I've run those 2 remotes. I've run HPI remotes. I've had pistol remotes. I've run mostly I run pistol remotes. I did have a airplane style remote. So far, this is probably my favorite remote, mainly because it's computerized, and I'll show you how quick the response is. This is just going to kind of be a speed test of how quick it works. Really, this is also comes down to the servo. I'm just running a stock Traxxas 2075 servo in a /4x4, so this isn't completely accurate because I don't have the fastest servo on the market, but it gives you an idea. So there's pretty much no delay at all, either way. So, I mean, for $120, it's an economical remote, and I don't really have anything bad to say about it. For $100, you can't really complain about it. The only thing maybe that I wish it would have had, which they didn't put on any remote but their 3R Pro, would be the traction control. I mean, can't really complain for its price, but it would have been a nice feature. The 3R doesn't have it, the 3S doesn't have it. Nothing has it but the 3R Pro, and that's almost 4 times as much. So that's the Spectrum DX3C. It's economical. You really can't go wrong if you're looking to get one of these remotes, but you can't really decide unless you need every kind of setup that you could ever want for your $1,000 truggy. You don't really need much more than the DX3C by Spectrum. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe if you want to see more videos.